my shoulder, whisper in my ear, baby. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Oh, the night. I love you so. Promise I'll never let you go in the still of the night. I remember that night in May. The stars were bright up above. I hope and I pray your precious love so before the light hold me again with all of your might in the still night. Alexa, stop. Oh, well, that's annoying because I don't know how to do it any other way. Good morning. Well, it's kind of... Good morning, everybody. Put your head on my shoulder. Whisper in my ear, baby. Good morning, everybody. I have something funny to tell you guys. I'm using dry shampoo because I did not wash my hair. I did not wash my hair. Good morning, everybody. Took a walk in past your house late last night. All my shades were pulled and drawn way down tight. Come within the light so dim, two silhouettes on the shade. Oh, what a lovely couple they made. Anyway, good morning, everybody. I am so happy to see everybody. Don't worry about the people who need to be blocked. They will be blocked. I promise. I promise. Don't worry. I'm just not going to let them poo-poo on my picnic right now. I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I thought was really, really interesting. Yesterday, a person from my childhood reached out to me and said, hey, I found these pictures of your parents from my brother's bar mitzvah in 1983. Now, just to give you a little context, in 1983, I would have been 7. My mother would have been 37, and my father, whose birthday was yesterday, would have been 44, which is my age now. So in this photo, my father would have been the age I am now. Okay? So anyway, I'm looking at the picture of my parents and I'm remembering back to this morning on my way to take Olivia, had to pick somebody up and we went to Starbucks and, you know, we did a couple of things this morning and Guns N' Roses came on. Paradise City. No. Which is the song that goes, she's got eyes and it seems to me, reminds me of childhood memories where everything was... Sweet Child of Mine. So Sweet Child of Mine comes on in the car and my kids are literally like, change this song, I'm going to die. And I say to myself, what do you mean you're going to die? It's Guns N' Roses. It's classic. You don't get much more classic than Guns N' Roses. And they're like, this is the worst music we've ever heard. Now, let me tell you something. I'm sorry, but Guns N' Roses is not the worst music you've ever heard. Especially when you have a song about some wet ass pussy. Okay, so I know you're not talking about Guns N' Roses. I know you're not. You better shut up. Right? So anyway, it got me thinking. I was looking at this picture of my parents and I was thinking about how many times when we were young and we were riding with our parents in the car, did we think, this music is so bad. Can you please change the music? And our parents were listening to doo-wop music, R&B music. Our parents were listening to, my mother used to listen to Hot Child in the City. She loves some Donna Summers, okay? So anyway, I was thinking about it and I realized, right, that what ends up happening is when you get older and your parents are not here anymore, you go to their music and their music reminds you so much of that time, right? So my mother was a big doo-wop fan, huge doo-wop, okay? So whenever I hear In the Still of the Night or, any of Paul Anka or any of that music, it reminds me of my mother and my parents. And what actually has happened is I now look forward to it. I now love to listen to doo-wop music because it reminds me so much of my parents. So the music that I once hated and used to beg them to change the music, I would ride in the car with my mother and be like, this music is killing me. And she would just turn it up and be like, I remember that night in May. And I would be like, oh my God, make it stop. To keep your precious love so before. What? Oh, it's terrible. The night, hold me again with all of your might. This is terrible. This is so bad. Make it stop. And I, for the life of me, could not understand why my mother continuously subjected us to this horrible music. And what I learned was she was putting the foundation, no pun intended for what I'm doing right now, but she was laying the foundation for us to have like a diverse music palette, right? It was important to her that we knew different kinds of music. And there is something about hearing Meatloaf, okay? My mother was a big Meatloaf fan, okay? And there is something about hearing Meatloaf today. Well, I remember every little thing as if it happened only yesterday. Parking by the lake and there was not another car inside. Well, I never had a girl looking any better than you did. And all the kids at school, they were wishing they were me that night. What? Mom, this is trash. Oh no, honey, you will listen to Meatloaf. And now her body's so close and tight. It never felt so good, it never felt so right. What? Awful. And we're glowing like the metal on the edge of the knife. Glowing like the metal on the edge of the knife. Come on. Hold on tight. And really, I hated it when I was young. Okay? But when I got older, I was like, you know what? Meatloaf is the biz. Okay? I want you. I need you. But there ain't no way I'm ever gonna love you now. Don't be sad. What? This is terrible, Mom. This is an awful fucking song. Don't be sad, 'cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Somebody asked what kind of concealer it was. I don't know. It's this brand. It's this brand, and it's called Fuck I'm Flawless, which is a little offensive if you ask me. But anyway, so my reason for sharing that with you is to say that what is happening now is whatever we subject our children to while we're driving and while we're cleaning the house, right? Where are my Spanish people? Latinos, ya tú sabes, right? Latinos, you know, how many times did you hear your mother cleaning the house listening to salsa music? Celia Cruz, Mark Anthony, right? Christian Castro. Oh my gosh, remember Christian Castro? Solo, me siento solo. Right? And you used to be like, oh God, this is depressing. But now when you hear some Christian Castro, you're like, oh, this is the biz. Right? This is the biz. This is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you. So the reason I share that with you is because now when you expose your children to music and they act like they hate it and they're like, ew, dile que también me amaste, dile. Mom, not Sergio Vargas again. Dile. Right? Right? Mom, oh, I hate this. They don't really hate it. They don't really hate it. They just don't be knowing. But when they get older, Tito Puentes, yeah, I'm telling you, when they get older, they're going to be like, oh my God, La India, Bésame. And they're going to be like, my mother used to listen to this song all the time while she was cleaning my house. Oh my God, I love it. You'll see. So watch what you expose your children to because they're paying attention. Bachata. Right? Madre mía, deja de llorar, que muy pronto quiero regresar. Voy en busca de mi porvenir, una vida vina para ti. Right? That's all from when you were young. And now they have all new music, so they think our music sucks. But the truth is, they're going to look back and all of that music is going to remind them of you. And they are going to listen to your songs over and over again. And they are going to be like, damn, my mother used to love this song. My mother used to drive to this song. My mother taught me to drive to this song. My mother used to clean the house to this song. She used to make breakfast on Saturday mornings to this song. And now they think it sucks. But when they look back, okay, my father, oh, La India, yeah. porque tú eres parte de mi vida, en mi corazón. Right? You know. My father used to love Dominicana de pura cepa. My father used to love Michael Bolton. Okay? And I don't know why, but he just loved him. Michael Bolton was very popular at the time. In fact, the last gift I bought my father was a Michael Bolton CD. Anyway, he loved Michael Bolton. And I remember we used to listen to Michael Bolton in the car, and I would be like, Dad, this is brutal, okay? This is literally choking the life out of me, okay? I don't want to know the price I'm gonna pay for dreaming. What, Dad? This is awful. Now that your dream has come true, tell me, how am I supposed to live without you? Dad, this is fucking depressing. Now that I've been loving you so long. Okay, Dad. All right. You okay, buddy? You okay? Well, he loved it. He loved it. And he used to listen to James Ingram. James Ingram, y'all. All the time. James Ingram. And my dad's jam, and he used to sing it all the time, was, if you don't know me by now. What? You will, and he would sing it. You will never, never, never know me. Me. This is fucking awful. Don't you want to listen to Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch? He would be like, Marky what? And the Funky fuck what? Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, bitch. What is this shit? If you don't know me by now. Jeffrey Osborne. Anyway, and I just share that with you because now I listen to the music that my dad listened to, and I'm like, yo, this was great. This is great music. And then I would try to get my dad. I'm like, Dad, just listen to how good this is. It's such a good vibration. He would be like, oh, turn it down. I'm like, you don't like that? He's like, no. James Ingram, yes. Michael McDonald. Oh my gosh, my dad loves some James Ingram. Can you feel it, baby? I can too. It's such a good vibration. Anyway, my whole point of this is just to say, whatever you are listening to, okay, just know that your kids are paying attention. They don't like it, but when you're older and they're with their siblings or they get together or when you pass, they will look back at the music you expose them to and they will always remember that there is certain music associated with you that now they will love, and you will have done them a service by exposing them to all different types of music. Okay? I grew up believing that Dominic the Donkey was the best Christmas song. Okay? I was a Jewish girl who used to sing, hickory, hee-haw, it's Dominic the Donkey, chickory, chick, hee-haw, hee-haw, the Italian Christmas donkey, la, 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 la. Literally, my mother was like, you have to know this song. You do? This sounds dumb. This sounds like a dumb song. My mother used to listen to a song called Shut Up Ya Face. Okay? And my mother thought this was good music. Okay? Now when I hear it, I make my kids listen to it. I'm like, guys, it's Shut Up Ya Face. Okay? My kids are like, this is trash. I'm like, no, just give it a chance. They're saying the same thing I say. What's the matter, you? Why you looking so sad? It's a not so bad. It's a nicer place. Shut up in your face. What? Shut up in your what? It's a what? This is a terrible song. Now I'm like, this is a classic. You better put some respect on this man's name. Okay? So all of you who grew up on regular Christmas music, you're very lucky. I grew up on Hanukkah songs and the Italian Christmas donkey. We were very confused growing up. It's fine. All right, I have to go to work because I have a job. It's a nicer place. I shut up in your face. If you don't know that song, Google it, okay? Super free, super free. Hi, Jewel. So, oh, Jamie, hi. So anyway, I want you all to have the greatest day and comment and tell me what kind of music did your parents expose you to that you hated when you were young, but now you love? Because let's be honest, we do end up loving it. We do. We do. We do. We act like we don't know, but we be knowing. Dominic the Donkey. Oh my God, I'm telling you. That was like, I grew up with that. All right, I love you guys so much. Remember that what you expose yourselves to, what you expose your children to is what they will absorb from you. That goes with music. It goes with the kind of words you speak. It goes with the way you speak to your spouse. It goes with the way you speak about God. All of that. Okay? Oh my God. Wait, I do have to tell you the funniest story. I was in the car. My mom was like, okay, I will put on one song for you. I was with my friends. I was like, please, Mom, your music is killing me. I can't listen to one more Elvis song. I'm going to shoot myself. My mother used to listen to Elvis like he was preaching the gospel, y'all, preaching the gospel. And she said, I'll turn on Hot 97 or like Z100, whatever was big back in the day, right? Like, okay, I'll put on Z100, right? It was like Z100. And she put it on and it was, do the ditty if you want to, cause then I could see if I want you. Just do the ditty if you want to, cause then I can see if I want you. And my mom was like, oh my God, this is so fucking bad. What the is this? And we were like in the back seat, like, do the ditty if you want to, cause then I can see if I, and she was like, oh my God, you made me change Elvis to listen to somebody say, do a duty. She thought he was saying, do a duty if you want to. You can do a duty if you want to, cause then I could see if I want you. Just do a duty. Just take a duty. Just make a duty. Still cracks me up to this day. Just do a duty, okay? If you have to do a duty, Z100. Remember that? Anyway, if y'all have to do a duty, I get it. Okay, I love you guys, and I hope that you have a great Paperboy. Yes. Do a duty. I love you guys so much. Have a great day.